to do this game justice because it deserves a lot of respect for what it is. And I'm the king, so character is going to be called the king. I'm male, of course, and I'm going to go with knight, just so that, you know, I'm not going to be challenging myself too hard in this. But I'm going to try to put on a good show. We got the commoner, very average commoner face. I don't know, your general guy, Delta Fama, Astora Noble, and Dragon Scholar, the nerd. Man, I'm going to be botching a lot of pronunciation of words. Thuro Loon Cleric. And classic Xena. Thoughtful, mature, common face in historical Xena. I have no idea where Xena is, and Far East Travel is what I'm going to go with. Hair, going to go with nice and simple, short, because hair wasn't even really a big deal. In this game, you didn't even have a choice of facial hair. That came in, what was it? Dark Souls 2. And you got all your different colors, and you got your basic color. I just want to point out one detail. There's basic colors. Common and whatever, beloved by certain members of nobility, considered antiqued in these times. And then there's this one, dark purple hair/eyes, a rare color of near-extinct race. So this is all you get of this, but there's somehow this race which is extinct or near extinct, and that's all it gives you, and that's quite interesting. And then red is just very rare. I'm going to go with silver because I like silver, and this is going to be our dude. I'm pretty happy with this, and let's get into the story, shall we? Right into the cinematic. Write this down because this is almost the only story that you're going to be getting in this game. I love this atmosphere, this world building of these gray crags and arch trees. Like, here's a little brain teaser for you. Think about how, you know, those arch trees in there? Man, they kind of look like, I don't know, the pillars around you in the Hunter's Dream and Bloodborne. I don't know, just something I noticed. Like, keep that in mind. It could be nothing, but, you know, maybe. For all you fan fiction writers out there, maybe Bloodborne is the future of Dark Souls, or maybe Dark Souls is the present, and then in the very future there's Bloodborne. Like, how awesome would that be? And I love going in with this, the idea of light and dark, heat and darkness, all of it. Neato, oh my god, he's pretty neato, you know, just a dead guy made out of millions of other dead dudes. I wonder how, like, they say they found these souls within the first flame. How did those souls get within the first flame? But maybe we'll find that out. But even though I do know some of the story in this game, I do not know a lot of it. Because it took them a long time. Even though this game came out in 2011, it took a long time, like a year or 2 years, for the community to be created and for people to understand the story, because there's a lot. It's not just understanding the base main story in this game. You have to. This is too great. It's too great right here. Freaking stone dragons and this metal as fuck intro. This is too awesome. Man, what was I even talking about? In The Witch of Izalith, and you're like, who's the Witch of Izalith? Who's Lord Gwyn? Who's Neato? This is beautiful writing right here. You have to think, like, how it is unbelievable how perfectly crafted this world is. It reminds me a lot of the Lord of the Rings, like the care and the love that must have gone into this game to make it how it is, because it's really the games that are people care about. It's very clear that people who made this game love this game, and it shows. Thus began the Age of Fire. I wonder if this is like Anor Londo, or a version of Anor Londo. Well, I mean, oh, spoilers. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, of course, if you're watching this video, you fall into two categories. You're finding out what Dark Souls is, which you must be just like a hermit who doesn't know anything. Sorry, it's true. Or you're a Dark Souls fan who's just watching this for lulz, or seeing if something matches your opinion, or if you can find something that contradicts your opinion so that you can rant about it. So there's 3 categories there for you. Here's another quick bit of information. When they were releasing this in Europe, well, this game was originally going to be called the Dark Hole? It was going to be called the Dark something, and it was actually a slang term in England. Europe or either England, and it was just like, it's a butthole. And so they're like, oh, well shit, we got to change the name. So they changed it to Dark Sign. Which is the title of the game? I don't remember.
Yes.
And so now I love this low shot traveling, this setting, this establishing shot of where you are, the atmosphere in which you have been placed in. And this is a very unique area because it's the only one separated from everything else. As we go further in the game, you'll see how everything is connected, and that's really awesome in game design. But I'm not going to be waiting to see the end of the world. Here we are.
This is your fate.
We'll see about that. Even the rats are diseased. Look how cool that rat is. Every single thing, and look at the roaches just crawling along me. Oh, I love how that's just like a basic flat texture. Those cockroaches. Bloom. Whoa! Why is there just floating soul above this dude? Who are you? And why do I look just like you? Well, I guess I'll go check that out. His mouth is pretty awesome, and his eyes are just soulless pits of darkness. The dark. And from the dark they came. I'll get my dungeon key. Okay, we might as well just get into it. There's going to be a lot of... Oh man, I had to remember this game. It's been a long time. Let's see, toggle display. The dark sign signifies the accursed undead. Those branded with it are reborn after death, but will only one day lose their mind and go hollow. So remember, there's a difference between being undead and going hollow. Hollow means you're super dead. Well, you're dead when you're undead, but then you're super dead when you go hollow. Death triggers the dark side. Whoa, death triggers the dark side? I didn't realize that. Death triggers the dark sign, which returns its bearer to the last bonfire raised at, but at cost of all humanity and souls. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, I probably want to lose some of this because of weight. Alright, let's do it. You got your roll here, and this is a pretty decent roll. It could be better. Basic right bumper attacks. Whoa, man, he did not have a good going of it, did he? And, oh my goodness. This is gonna go great. I can't wait. Let's just get right into the action. I'm gonna get right into the action as quickly as possible and go on our adventure. Oh, he's just praying. These are obviously hollows, and man, I feel sorry. I guarantee people have died in this area. And let's go up my favorite ladder in the world. It's basically a well, and were we at the bottom of the well? I wonder if when they were torturing those guys, they just flood that whole thing, and so they like, oh, they tease them with drowning and be like, oh, we're gonna drown you, and then they don't. Let's open up this big ass door. This wonderfully. Oh, wait, what's that guy up there? Hey, you. Yeah, you up there. Yeah, you. You better hop down here. Now I know the fall damage in this game isn't as bad as Dark Souls 2, but you should have probably died from that, and that's not fair. Yeah. Oh no, you're such a threat to me. Oh no. Alright. Second bonfire. Here we go. So cool. Love that sword, by the way. That looks really great. And I am basically skipping through the whole tutorial, and this is basically your tutorial section. Did I, like, skip my sword? No, I couldn't have. Oh, that's right. Sword's at the top of the stairs. Man, I'm forgetting everything. Let's do that. Get my tower shield or whatever. And chase this guy down. Here we're going to pick up our sword, and we get the broadsword, which is a pretty good sword. We're going to probably carry it until... I'll leave it up to you guys, but whatever. Like, we could get the Drake sword, and just be God tier for, I don't know, like the first quarter of this game. This is a really long game too. Like, the first time I played this, I was an idiot. I played this refusing to look up any FAQs. I refused to look at any strategies. I refused to look at any information. Because the first time I played, I got through the asylum and I got to the next area. And yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But whatever. I thought I could do a better job about that. But I didn't, obviously. And because I'm an idiot, I'm going to kill this guy because he's a dick. Oh my god, he's coming at me now. Man, I'm just... You can't trade hits in this game. You can't trade hits like Dark Souls 2. Or is it the other way around? Whatever. We're going to meet one of my favorite characters. Poor guy.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringest the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. Oh, and this.
Oh, and this. Oh, thank you.
Now I
Oh,
must bid
thank you so
farewell.
much. Now I must bid you well.
Thank you.
And thank you. Alright. This is... Oh, man, is this Oscar? I think his name's Oscar. But anyway. He is a good guy. This is a good guy, but we have to kill him. We have to kill him because if we come back to this area, he's not a big problem, but I hate for him to suffer, so I'm going to put him at rest. He gave us our Estus Flask, which is our regeneratable, only one of the few health objects in this game, and I'm going to just top up here because it's what I need to do. And he gives you a little bit of information about the world. He gives you just the slight direction that you need. It just barely scratches the surface of the story of Dark Souls, he said. In my family there is a tale of the undead, and he shall journey to the land of lords, and he shall make pilgrimage, and all that. And that's very interesting because don't focus on like, oh, this is what I'm doing, but think about how many other people, I wonder how many other undead do this. You think you're the only undead? Not at all. Not at all. Keep that in mind. Oh, I thought that critical hit would kill him for sure, but I mean, I guess not. And here comes the first boss battle of the game. I love this very mountainous area. Very atmospheric. I love it. This game sets its tone very early. And plunging attack. Oh, thank God. I thought I missed it there for a second. 288. So this guy is running about 650 health. Alright, that was my bad. But that was pretty awesome. How he just flung me into the barrels. I'm really glad this... Oh man, I can't see anything. Camera, you're not helping me here. Camera, you're not helping me here. He's like, this is not even my final form. Oh god, the timing on... Man, I'm just messing up the timing super hard now. And what is it? Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I need to get good. I need to get good. He won't hit me again. I just had to get used to this, because, you know, it's been a while. How about I dodged? I dipped when I should have dodged. That's what's happened right there. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, there. See, that's how you do it, son. Do not expect to be watching me to see how you beat these bosses, because some of the bosses, hell, I might just lay them out. Like the first time. No, I don't want to ruin anything. This is going to be great. It took me a couple tries to defeat this guy the first time I ever played this game. Let's do that. Plus 2,000. Awesome. I have a pretty good idea of the build I want to go for. I'll be truly honest, I have never had a faith build in this game. And even I am slightly aware I have better knowledge of the magic and faith builds in sorcery and hex builds and whatever. In Dark Souls 2, I do not have as good of idea with the... Actually, what the hell am I doing? People are going to yell at me if I forget all this stuff. Yes, I realize there's a crow's nest over there. And there's a few hidden items in this area. Like there's an undead soul here. Lost soul of the undead. Yeah, let's go and look at some of this stuff. Goddamn. Master key. Oh, there's all that. Where am I? I can look at all my armor descriptions. Helm of a lower rank knight. Despite the thin metal use, the groove texture gives an additional protection. It doesn't give you a lot of story. If you are playing this game, if you're playing for the first time, you're seeing this to like see what Dark Souls is like. A lot of this game relies on its, how do I say, it's items, it's item descriptions, it's the world around you. Like in this game, the people who made it, there's not any shits. There's not a lack of fucks in this game. When an item is in a location, it is in that location for a reason. Soul of a lost undead who has long ago gone hollow. Used to acquire souls. Souls are the source of all life. And whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. That's very interesting. How souls are never lost in this world, they're simply transferred. They simply, oh yeah.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
Yep, we'll find out about these guys a little later. But those are the crows. That's all you need to know for now. Now I know there's one more item around here, but I don't care. It's just like a soul. Anyway, let's go to the game's second cutscene.
Only in the ancient legends
Is it stated?
That
The one day an undead shall be chosen. This raven is so cool. I shall name him Poe. Yes, carry me, Poe. But how the hell does this raven know where I want to go? Or maybe this raven is here to deliver the chosen undead who shall venture from the asylum to the land of Lordran. This is where almost all this, the rest of the game is going to take place. Into the ancient land of ancient lords and ancient times and ancient this and ancient that. Lordran. Now everyone look. This is very quick. This is an establishing shot. You got giant walls. There's a bell tower there. and pay no attention to the shield clearly not attached to my body. But that's alright, because it's awesome. In Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. That's what I plan to do, because I'm not an idiot. I want to level up so I don't get my ass beat, because I ain't good. Dex build, and vitality, please. And that's what I'm going to go with for now. Yes, everybody. I'm probably going to go for a Dex build. Woo. My first build, well, like I said, the first time I ever played through this game, hold on, I'll say this in a little bit. First we have to talk to this gentleman here. This non-aggressive, nice, oh, wait. It's the rest of my reverse hollowing, and humanify. There we go. Wonderful. Oh yeah, look at that nice burly hairy chest. Now, talk.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now.
So basically he's telling me that I took the blue pill when I should have taken the red pill, and there's no turning back now, is basically what he's saying. And this gentleman here, if you make the mistake of about attacking him, you will have no idea what to do. Except to venture and eventually find out, like, where you're going to need to go. Because this is an open world. Like, you can go anywhere at any time, basically. The only thing that stops you is your skill. And he's saying, hey, here's these 2 bells. You might want to ring those, or yeah, find out about them. And notice that as well. He laughed after he was done speaking. Alrighty. Let's begin. Picked up my 3 humanity here. I know there's a lot of souls. There's a lot of souls in these, and there's the secret elevator thing, but let's just get to it. The first time I played, I had no idea what I was doing, and I had no idea, like, I was just leveling stuff up. Man, this is so much quicker. And, oh man, with me playing Bloodborne, I, like, never use my shield now. Man, this is crazy. And especially with, like, Dark Souls 2, like, people can shield, like, bash your shield. So, these games, after Dark Souls 1, have trained you, keep your shield down, you idiot. That's done. And, hey, not bad. I got 10 Estises now. I'll get this real quick before he fires me. Nice. Alrighty. Let's go up here and kick this guy's ass, because, man, that's annoying. I had no idea what I was doing when I was first playing this game, so I was just kind of throwing points at the walls, like, oh, I'll give myself some health, and I was paid so little attention to weapons and weapon stats and weapon scaling. I was like, I don't know anything about this. I was like, what's going on? It wasn't until I had beaten the game and done research, because I waited until I beat the game. It took me 66 hours to beat the game originally, with no FAQ, with no assistance, just me throwing myself at a wall until I beat it. And man, that was one of the greatest experiences, like, beating that game. And then when I beat it, because I didn't do any research, I was like, yeah, that's what happened? And so then I proceeded to beat it like 10 more times. And do research and watch other people and Epic Name Bro and all those guys, people who worked on the game, knew about the game, and got word from the developers and all that. And I was like, oh, well, you know what? That all makes sense. And holy shit, I should have, like, cared more about this game as I was playing it, because one should not merely focus. You gotta focus on what's around you in a game. You gotta ask the question of why. But I guess at the time, I'd never played a game like this, where this, even for this game, is one of a kind. This was genre defining in my mind, where there had never been a game like this. Well, in this generation of games. I was like, holy shit. That's awesome. Yes, you got to roll through all this. That's the law. You have to roll through everything. Go up these stairs and I still have, I think, on my other account. Oh yeah, Smaug, Smaug. The powerful, I guess. He was so powerful. He landed on that bridge and ooh, it was ow. Damn. They really wanted it. Ow, they're still really going for it. I am about to lose my no death run at the moment. Not just kidding. This will be a mini death run. Mini death run. And I've tried no death runs in the past with no success, because usually it's around, I don't know, it's usually about Orlando, either the archers or the boss battle against Ornstein. No spoilers. I'll just keep saying what I did as I keep going. Let's go get this sniper, because if I can get him, this will make this whole area much easier. Slash, slash, slash. What is the R2 in this? R2 is like a big swing. I can summon this guy. I'm amazed I'm not getting invaded in this area. Actually, that's amazing. Like, people still play this on Xbox. That's awesome. Well, it's a good game. I don't blame people for playing this. Hell, I'm playing it. Ow. I forgot the trick to these guys. Man, when I first played this game, I was like, these guys are the most baffling AI, and I cannot defeat them, and this blows, and I still can't defeat them. Okay, I'm just gonna get this wooden shield over here. Open sesame. Cowabunga. Man, the texture on his back is never gonna get old to me. It's awesome. What the hell am I doing? I know. Everyone's just like, guard to the bonfire. Okay, I'll get to the bonfire. Okay. Light. Bonfire lit. Alright, I bet I can level up and put into endurance, because endurance is awesome. I'm not doing this to be the best. I'm not gonna have the best build. I'm not gonna get the best weapon. So I've decided I'm not gonna get the Drake sword. So ha ha ha, I'm not gonna get the Drake sword. But I am gonna care slightly, because I'm gonna do the best, but I'm gonna try and go a route with a dex that I have never done before. So I'm gonna try different weapons. I'm going to probably just be experimental. I'm going to use probably weapons that you've never seen people use a lot. Like, I'm using my broadsword. I don't need to use my broadsword. I'm going to change that up. I'm going to use a short sword. I'm going to take this off so that I'm even faster. There we go. That's a little bit better. I think. Probably not. Actually, when I was first playing this game, I went with, like, whatever the bandit is. Which is the dual-wielding swords, and it took me the longest time to, like, figure out, this is how this game works. Where I did not understand about parrying, I didn't understand about shield, I did not understand circle strafing. I just kind of, like, had my Estises, and I just threw myself at enemies, and I was just like, wow, I'm going to start stabbing people, and hopefully it works out the best for me. That did not go well. I eventually learned that having a shield is awesome and way superior.
Well, now,
because unless you're playing against other people, dual-wielding weapons is no good. This guy is... Oh, did he just laugh after he finished his dialogue? Interesting. Get the residence key, a dagger, scimitar, a rapier. I forget about the rapier. I think that's a dex weapon. Of course it's a dex weapon. What the hell am I talking about? Well, I don't need the short bow since I'm not getting the Drake sword. East-west shield, very interesting. Spear, reinforced club, hand axe, rapier. You know, I've never used the hand axe. I've never used the hand axe. And do I want the scimitar? Sure, I'll get the scimitar. I don't care. In fact, hell,
thank you, kind.
Let's do this Bloodborne style, kind of. Let's go to equipped, and I'm gonna put my scimitar on my other hand. Let's do this. Yeah, let's just go at it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wonderful. See, that wasn't totally terrible. I didn't die and got one hit. That's not bad at all. And then there's this hallway, this huge hallway, full of just undead. And they're like, yo, what's up? Man, this is not going well. This is like my first playthrough. And I do not know how to play this game PvE with dual-handed weapons. Probably because... Ooh, okay, that's right. You can press Y. Oh, wow. Nice. Awesome. One-hit kills. Do. Ladders. I thought there was a way. Oh, nope. Well, that just ruined that. I thought for sure that you could quick climb ladders. I guess not. Or maybe I just forgot how. Anyway, let's go up here. I'll get this item. 10 throwing knives. And, oh my god, they change it every single game. But I know it's tap B. Yeah. Guess who guessed that correctly. I'm going to go up here. Totally first playthrough, especially like with no FAQs. You don't know any of the secrets. I'm like, what the hell? That would have made my life so much easier. You don't know the secrets until you see the people who play this game a lot more than you do, and you're like, oh man, I just took that not well. Okay, not what I want to do. Not what I want to do. This is not a good situation. Ow. Overhead. And hit the post. Yeah. Now you're playing the dark. Now I am playing the Dark Souls. Jump over here and get this item. And humanity. Awesome. I'm probably going to burn that at the next bonfire so that I can get 10 Estus, because I might die. I doubt it, but I might. I'm such an idiot for not using the broadsword, because it is a superior weapon to the short sword, I believe. But whatever, I don't need it. Or at least I don't think I do. Man, these guys don't. On new game, these guys do not give you a lot of souls, and that kind of makes me angry. And rest. Let's kindle this bonfire. Wait, oh, that's right. I gotta use a humanity. There, man, it's gonna take me a while to get back used to. Sorry, everybody. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this inventory system. Use item. Humanity is, I guess it's kind of hard. Whoa, that's another thing. Like, first playthrough, I had no idea what humanity, using humanity, not being hollow and being hollowed, and kindling bonfires. I had no idea what that shit was about. I was like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Because I didn't look any of this stuff up, and I didn't, like, I just played through it. I just kind of grinded my way, and I did it amazingly. 66 hours later. And yeah, let's go into the undead burg, shall we?